Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues. With this video, I want to talk a little bit about the brand new debut image of the Suicide Squad as they will appear in their first ever live action incarnation. I am freaking stoked after seeing this image and, seeing all of the characters in full costume and everything. And this isn't even the entirety of the cast. I guess it's like the main cast that will be featured in the film. But we're talking Harley Quinn, Katana, Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot, as portrayed by Will Smith. You got Killer Croc, El Diablo, Slipknot, Boomerang, Enchantress, Rick Flag, and everybody looks, at least as far as I'm concerned, frickin' dynamite. And this follows on the coattails, of course, of that, sort of debut image of, the Joker and everything, which there has been some debate as to whether the tattoos are actually going to be in the final, equivalent of the look. It's been said that this was actually just meant to celebrate the 75th anniversary or whatever it was of the Joker, having those tattoos on Jared Leto and everything. So that remains to be seen, of course. But I'm head over heels for the way they got Harley designed, as will be portrayed by Margot Robbie. And I know, there have been mixed reactions, a lot of complaints from, certain people, I guess you could say the hardcore devout comic fans, and every single individual who considers themselves, a fan of comics or what have you. We all have our sort of most esteemed version of the characters that are beloved to us, that we wish we could see. And I kind of let go a long time ago, just in general, as a comic book fan and a movie fan, of ever sort of, henpecking one idea of a character being better than all the rest of those incarnations of a character, like Batman. I love the campy Batman. I love the Tim Burton dark Batman. I love at least, Batman Forever, the first Joel Schumacher, sort of calling back to that campiness. I love the Nolan Batman, and I'm really uber stoked for Ben Affleck's Batman. I can be a fan of every single one of them. Same with Superman, same with all the different, comic book characters out there. And Harley Quinn, in this case, just stands out as my favorite. I love that character, and I love the idea that we have a really class act that's going to be portraying her. And I really dig the almost 70s style go-go girl, or whatever you call it, look for her. It's kind of hearkening to the New 52 a little bit, kind of hearkening to the Arkham, games a little bit. But I frickin' love it. When you look at some of the other characters in this particular lineup, I really frickin' love and was absolutely mind blown that Katana was going to be in this. And holy crap, she looks like she's right off the comic book page. If they just have a couple sequences where she's sort of whispering to her sword, her husband and everything, I mean, I'm sold. I love it. I think the one that I was most reserving judgment about would be Will Smith's Deadshot. And I've seen the image of him, as part of this cast mock-up. He doesn't have the mask, but there is a shot of him with the mask. I'm digging it. I can't wait to see it in action. And there's even another image of him sort of looking like 70s Pimp Daddy, which I know does harken back to certain looks that the character had. So, again, waiting to see it in action. But I'm really digging the vibe and everything like that. Also, in this particular lineup, Killer Croc stands out as just being phenomenal. I love that it's going to be a tangible, not CG, sort of overdone, overused special effect. We got a dude with the makeup, and he's going to be really there in the sequences, in the behind-the-scenes stuff that has been leaking and stuff during the filming. I mean, you see him rocking that look as he's walking around, basically following Harley in a couple shots. El Diablo looks awesome. I'm only vaguely familiar with him based on the New 52 incarnation of Suicide Squad, and so I'll be interested to see how that character shapes up. The only one I'm really not at all familiar with is actually Slipknot, and I only have vague familiarity with Rick Flag, but I love Boomerang. Jai Courtney looks flipping right off the page. And Enchantress, very sort of unique look for her. I saw somebody comparing her look to being almost like a Guillermo del Toro, you know, sort of witch or something like that. And hell yes, very freaking awesome. I couldn't be more stoked. With all of the negative sort of reactions, I wanted to be one of, you know, a small handful, maybe the minority, I don't know, remains to be seen, of people out there being like, hell yes. I'm excited. I'm stoked to see what this movie's going to amount to. I've heard reports that Affleck has been on, you know, on the scene during filming, tentatively dressed as Batman and such, and that could be cool. I like the interconnectivity. It's been a long-standing sort of issue for DC and Warner to have connectivity, and I'm glad that they're kind of rising to that challenge now and figuring that out now finally, without having to do it, you know, sort of adhering to the Marvel method, if you will, in filmdom in any case. And I like that this is a shared universe finally. I like that we're going to have Joker and Batman and Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad and the Man of Steel himself and Aquaman and Wonder Woman, all this stuff. Just give us some GL love, and you know, I'm sold on the world. Even before seeing it, I'm not like coming to the conclusion that it's all going to work, it's all going to be great, it's all going to be fantastic, we're all going to get our minds blown, but the excitement and the anticipation is what I'm talking about in this video, and it's through the roof for me right now as a fan. I love Joker, I love Harley. They are two of my favorite, you know, sort of supervillain characters ever, and I love Suicide Squad. What I'm becoming familiar, you know, of it. Basically, it's mostly been the New 52 stuff, but I have begun very, you know, sort of tepidly going back and looking at older Suicide Squad stuff. And so, I mean, it's not going to please everybody, and I don't really care. It's just about how I'm reacting to it and how excited I'm getting about it. And otherwise, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you think of this brand new look, this brand new live-action incarnation of Suicide Squad that we are going to be getting. Are you digging it? Are you not feeling it? Anything goes in the comments below. I love having the conversation. Even if we don't necessarily agree, I just like to see where people are at, you know, with something. And I hope, even if you don't like it, you won't boycott it right off the bat. I hope you give it a chance, because everything does deserve some kind of chance. Unless, you know, from right out of the gate, you know, it's probably not something that's going to fit your own interests. Well, you know, you have to follow your instincts along those lines. But, yeah. So let's see what this is going to behold for the future of the DC Cinematic Universe. Hopefully a lot of great things to come. And yeah, otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.